Maame call a year London. Na me ne met my friend Ghana International na sa. If the nye pra anka a year ye World Cup playoff game na ye ne Nigeria boboyi onyakunya sanko besia kan e dia ma Ghana. Enso no a year pra one day ose nipa na obaha no players na obaha omo no enti wentimi amma. Why na me ne ebedi nkomo na pay Antoine Semenyo and I'm no ebedi nkomo. Antoine, good morning and welcome to Ghana, Accra. And I pay my much Palma Kwaba.
Good morning. Thank you for having me.
Antoine, F1.
Look, I understand. I'll reply back in English. That's the only thing.
That's fine. That's fine. So, what to me can regularly? I mean, do you speak it with your parents, friends?
Yeah, parents. So whenever I'm at home with them, they always speak Ga, and I've just started to catch on a lot more. So every time they say something I understand, I just reply back in English. So.
So they speak both Ga and Ewe, or just Ga and Chi, or what's the predominant language they speak with you?
Ga.
Oh, Ga. Oh, okay. That's fine. That's fine. But how's the feeling like? Are you feeling more Ghanaian now?
Yeah, I'm feeling a lot more Ghanaian now. I mean, obviously, I haven't been to Ghana in a long time. I haven't been to Ghana in a long time, and I didn't think all this would be happening in the space of a year, to be honest. So I'm happy. I'm proud Ghanaian, and I'm proud to hopefully represent the country.
Has the feeling on the streets of London by Ghanaians towards you different now since your name popped up on the radar of the national team?
I don't think anything's been different, but I feel like I've got a lot more confidence in myself with my games, and when I'm going into games, I feel like I've got a bit of an ego, a demeanor, and that's a good thing to have as a young player, and confidence is key. So I feel like all this speculation, all this Ghana stuff is helping me a lot, and it's helping me in my performances too.
Well, we will take it, a bit easy. We will come to the Ghana invitation and the injury to you and all that. But let's take it back a bit to your playing career, especially with Bristol City, where you were loaned out a bit with Newport and Sunderland. Would you say that also helped you in your development as a player?
100%. As a young player, you're so used to academy football, 23s football, and you're not really learning anything as much. So when you get sent on loan, everything changes. You're playing against guys that played in the league, stronger, faster than you. So you obviously develop your game a lot more, and physically it helped me so much. So now when I'm playing physically, I don't feel like anyone is any stronger than I am. I feel like I use my body well, and that's what I had to learn over the loan spell. So I feel like I've had to learn a lot, and it's helped me so much now.
But what would you say is that trick that helped you get into the Bristol City team itself after returning from loan somewhere last year?
So the Sunderland loan, that was the last loan I went on, and that loan wasn't the best of loans, I would say. I didn't play many games there, so it was pretty tough mentally, knowing that I hadn't played any games. But Newport, I played 34 games there. Played out wide. I wasn't playing as a striker, I was playing out wide, but I got a lot of freedom to do whatever I needed to do on the ball and off the ball. So that gave me a lot more confidence to flourish and, perform well.
Well, that's so you encourage younger players coming up that when the loan deals come, they should take advantage of it and try out there.
100%. It's very good for the development, and it'll put you in good stead. You have an advantage over the younger boys in your team as well. So 100%.
Well, let's go, and I want to take you to your first game when you returned from the loan spell.
Okay.
For Bristol City. How was it for you as a player? Do you think that, I've got to go for it. This is an opportunity for me to make, a statement to the manager so that he, have faith in me?
Yeah, I mean, every time you train, every time you play, you want to prove to the manager that you can do it, especially as a young player. So when they gave me the opportunity to come on against Preston, I was nervous. I was so nervous, but I was excited at the same time. I knew that, I had a point to prove. So, whenever I got on the ball, I tried to be as positive as possible, get as many shots off, and, end up having a good game. And, it was a bit surreal at the start, but then everything was so quick. So I just had to switch on and, prepare for the next game, really. So, it was really good and really nerve-wracking at the same time.
Yeah, I can imagine. But
Yeah.
but injuries have not been very fair to you. Is
Yeah.
injury a lonely place for players like you, 22-year-old, you trying to make a name for yourself and bum, one injury after the other? How do you deal with that process of staying off the field?
I mean, got my family, got all my friends who support me through, a tough stage. Mentally, it's not easy. You want to be out there playing with your team, and you know that you can't do anything but just rest and relax. So, just using your friends, utilize your family, giving you all the support when days are hard is the most important thing. But it is very lonely sometimes. It can be, it really can.
And so that family support system helped you throughout that lonely spell.
Yeah, it did, 100%. I'd never been injured before this injury happened, so I never knew what to expect. And some days I come home crying, I'm upset, frustrated that I'm not back on the pitch. But mum, dad, brother, they all giving me the confidence. Just some days will be hard, but you just need to stick through it, and you'll be fine. You'll come out strong at the end, and that's what I done.
Well, okay, good news. We've done some bad news. Let's do some good news. Your first goal came, against Hull City.
Yeah.
How was the feeling? How did you react to it? Scoring your first, I would say, go for Bristol City.
Um, hard. I say it's surreal. It's so surreal. You got all the fans, everyone cheering your name. So when you score, everyone loves you, and I've never had that feeling before. So once I scored, I was just like, wow, like this is what it feels like. So I'm excited about the championship. Can you imagine when you play in the Premier League, how many fans are screaming your name from scoring? So like I said, the feeling's surreal. It's such a nice feeling.
And since that 11th December goal, you've never looked back. You scored 8 and assisted 12, times for your club. Are you saying you're getting much more better game after game this season?
Yes, 100%. Every game, I learn something new. I feel like you need to play games to develop and get more experience, and that's what I've had. I've obviously played with Andy Byman and Chris Martin, who have helped me and guided me in the right direction. So, yeah, every game is a learning curve for me. Even if I score, even if I assist, it's still a learning curve. I'm still learning a lot. So, I feel like all the games I've played this season have helped me so much.
Ɛte fa mutie dwumadie na anapɛ where the holiday edition ne Antoine Selom Semenyo ene di enkomo or a player forward striker at Bristol City in the Championship of second tier of English football. And na kunya so we see kan the Black Stars of Ghana in a World Cup playoff against Nigeria, but intimi maso due to injury. But of course, once again in January you were named Championship Player of the Month. That was such a huge, a deal for you, I know personally. But for you and your family and everybody around your support system, how did they take the news that, some 6 months ago you're playing, somewhere on loan in Sunderland, and now you're winning Player of the Month in the Championship?
When I got the news, I couldn't believe it. I thought the guys that were telling me were lying, but yeah, no, that individual award is crazy. It's crazy to think you got so many players in the league, so many good players, and for me to be named as the Player of the Month, that is a really big thing, and my family were just so happy for me, so excited, and I'm hoping that I can win many more. I'm hoping I can win more.
But I'm telling you, your kid brother also plays football, right?
Yes, my younger brother does. Plays for Cardiff City. So they are our bitter rivals. So there's a bit of rivalry between us, but yeah, that's my younger brother there.
So I guess you are from a football family. Your dad played football.
Yes, my dad played for Advanced Stars. Obviously when I was young, I didn't get to see it much, but from what all my uncles and aunties have been saying, yeah, he was, the big dog. He was really good. So, it's sad I couldn't see, but footballing background is in our family for sure.
Well, I'm also told he played in Ghana for Okwa United. Is that is true?
Yeah, yes, that's right. That's right. That's right. Yeah.
Oh, that's really good to know.
Yeah.
So
No.
so do you have that conversation with him?
Uh,
Play football in Ghana, and the difficulties it come with and the excitement that it
um.
comes with.
Yeah. No. Whenever my family come over, we always have like a big discussion about how it's different in England to Ghana. But I'm blessed that I'm playing on nice pitches and stuff. Whereas in Ghana, obviously, it's a little bit more tough. But I feel like I need to come and play football in Ghana to toughen me up as well. So hopefully when I come, I can do that.
So when you can going to join your dad's club or Core United or
Listen, oh, me and my dad we'll go play together. Don't worry.
so which team do you support in Ghana? I mean, if you have any,
Oh, I haven't got a team. I haven't got a team in Ghana. I haven't got a team. Surprisingly enough, I don't. I don't. I haven't watched much football out there, but I think I need to start doing that.
well, sure. Maybe I'll show you some 2 or 3 games in Ghana,
Yeah,
so
please. I
you
need
get
to. I
used to
need to.
it. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, let's then also do. I'll come to the family bit and your furthest connection, and I know for you as a younger player, who comes from a football family, your dad can
Yeah.
be tough on you sometimes. Do you get that vibe from him that he watch your
Yeah.
game and tell you that you should have done this, you should have done that in this game?
Yeah, yeah, I get that. I get that all the time. I feel like you need to be honest. You can't always tell me when I've done good. You have to tell me when I've done bad as well, and where I can improve. So, he helps me, advises me all the time where I could have done better. So, I feel like his role as a parent and obviously as a manager of mine is to be honest. So I feel like every time I do bad, he tells me I do bad, but then when I do good, he also tells me I've done good as well. So he finds the balance.
Well, that's good. Do you think that the national team approach came at the right time for you? You returned to Bristol City playing well, and all of a sudden Ghana is you know at the bridge of qualifying to the World Cup and you are invited. Do you think that as a young player of 22 years, it came at the right time for you?
I felt like it was the right time. I felt like I was playing really well. Um, felt like the call was the right thing to do, but obviously the injury came. I was so prepared for the game. I've got a few friends who are Nigerians, so I wanted to, obviously win, get bragging rights. But for myself individually, it's obviously an honor, and I'll always be ready to play for Ghana. So
Did it take you long to decide to play for Ghana
no,
when they made the approach? Was that something that
no.
no?
No, it didn't. It didn't. I was always wanting to play for Ghana. I've always wanted to play for Ghana, but it was just the timing. The time I just needed to obviously get a bit of form, a bit of experience before, hopefully I could reach out to Ghana. And obviously they've come to me, so I can't complain. Can't complain.
Yeah, sometimes we hear stories that you guys don't want to come because you've heard stories about our national team and the culture in the national team, and you guys are scared, you don't want to come. Let me say it plainly. I mean, there's talk of black magic, juju. Have you heard some of these narratives?
Yeah, I've heard a little bit. I've heard a little bit, but that doesn't matter to me. I know obviously that's all narratives and stuff, but for me, I just want to play for Ghana. I want to represent my home country, and England they've come here and there, but Ghana is just where I belong. So
But have you followed the exploits of the national team, the Black Stars?
yeah, I have all my life really, all my life. Every qualifiers, every game I can try and watch, I always watch. So like I said, it's an honor to play for Ghana. So hopefully I can get that call up in June and go from there.
So you're ready to play in the next qualifiers, the AFCON qualifiers for Ghana?
Yes, I am. I am ready. I'm ready to go.
Wow, interesting. Someone wants me to ask you, it just popped up that did you watch Ghana England that friendly
Oh, I
at
was
the
in the
Wembley?
stadium. I was in the stadium. I watched that
What?
game. Yeah, I went to the game. I went to the game with my dad and uncle. That game was a good game. We gave England a good game. That goal and Jan scored as well. It was a good goal. Honestly, it was a
So
good goal.
so which players influenced you, most when it comes to the national team, the Black Stars?
I would say Asma Jan. As a young boy watching Ghana, he was obviously the person everyone looked up to. He was the striker that scored the goals, and as a young player for me, I just want to score goals as well. So every time I watched him, he scored goals. I was like, I want to be like him. So I'm aspiring to be like him. Hopefully, I can be better than him. So, that'll come with time.
That will come with time, obviously. Still young and learning.
Yeah.
But back to the national team again. Is it Otoado who made the call, or the FA who made the call to you to play for them?
Yeah, no, Otto called me. He called me and told me the news about being called up. When he called me, it was a bit surreal. I didn't believe it, so I didn't say anything on the phone when he was saying. But he called me and obviously told me the news, and I was so speechless, honestly.
Wow. And for players like that, how do you feel when you get call ups to represent your country? You've told us it's a bit surreal, but for you and your team, Bristol, do they see you differently now that, oh, this guy's an international player now? And even for now that we are going to the World Cup, hey, you might go to the World Cup. Do they treat you differently from
No,
how they treated you in the past?
no, I don't think they've treated me any differently, but it just shows that my ability is out of fruition for everyone to see now. There's all my abilities coming out now. So, I feel like I've shown that in training enough times, but I just needed to show it on a bigger stage, and I'm glad to say I've done that. So,
Well, I know the World Cup is everybody's dream, every player's dream. But for you, what would playing at the World Cup mean to your professional career, even at club level?
it could be one of the biggest things in my career, biggest achievements. I mean, I could never say to myself in a few years that I'd play in the World Cup or have a chance of being called up anyway. So the World Cup, that could be one of the biggest things of my career for sure, 100%. That not many people get the chance to do that. So I'd be glad to say that I can do that, and
Well,
I
but
played in the World Cup.
yeah, you're a striker, even though you're young. I'm sure when you're watching the Ghana games, do you
Yeah.
feel that you have a chance in there based on the quality of players available? Do you think, oh,
Um,
this is my competition in the national team?
Yeah, I mean, there's always going to be competition no matter what. So when I when I join up with the team, I need to show them that I'm worthy to be starting and to keep my shirt. So that's how I think about it. There's always going to be competition. There's going to be people, scoring goals on form, but I just need to make sure I do the things that are strong for me in my game well, and when I get my chance, I take it.
Well, as they say, the African game is a bit different from what pertains in Europe. It's a much more physical game. You've indicated that you are ready to play in our AFCON qualifiers, which is in June next month.
Right.
Are you mentally prepared for it? The physicality that comes with the African game.
I feel like that's a very key part of my game, the physical aspect. So I feel like mentally, I'm ready. Physically, I'm ready. So, bring on the boys. Bring them on. I'm ready.
Bring it on. I like the mentality. I like the attitude. But let's talk also about
Yeah.
your game and style. Even though you've not scored double
Okay.
figures this year, but your goal contribution is close to 20. You've assisted
Yeah.
12 times.
Yeah.
How is that part of your game? Because, as the saying goes, every striker is selfish. How is an assist a part of your game?
I feel like in with Bristol, everyone works hard, so everyone gets the opportunity to score, but you get the opportunity to assist as well. I mean, I've got two guys behind me who are experienced. They help me with everything on the pitch. So make the run here, make the run there, so that it's easier for me and it's easier for them also. So they can assist me, make the unselfish run past me, and then I can do the same as well. But I feel like it's a big thing. I know a lot of people talk about the goals, and as a striker, you're meant to score goals, but assist is a big thing as well. So
Well, that's very good. And over the weekend, you had a very good time. 2 assists and a goal. And for you
yeah,
as a player, how does that help you develop your craft?
I feel like it's important. It's important. I like I said, as a striker, I want to score as many goals as possible, and I haven't reached that double figure number yet. But hopefully, with the last game, I can get a few goals. But when you score, when you assist, it gives you so much confidence in your game, and that's what I've got right now. And I feel like it's helping me with my game. So hopefully, I can bring that to Ghana as well.
Ah, we'll be happy if
Yeah.
you get your goal scoring boots on for national team next month. That will be amazing because we need goals.
Yeah.
We need goals. in that national team. My main character for me say Antoine Semenyo and Bristol City forward. And they say hey, and they cry game nisha in the crowd of Bama Ghana. Who be any baby semu D no debi means so cry. My card I remember I'm Ghana. Can you say your last qualifier against Nigeria? He was part of the team, but due to injuries in team when team member. Your next championship game is on the 7th against Huddersfield Town. How well are you prepared for that game?
So I've got a few days to recover from the Saturday game, but yeah, Huddersfield, they'll be good. They'll be really good, but we've been playing well as a team, so I feel like we just need to continue how we've been playing leading up to Saturday. So that'll come through training throughout the week, making sure everything is right leading up to the game on Saturday.
Well, that's we wish you all the best in that particular game. Hopefully gets double assists, double goals in that game as well.
I need to get double goals.
You need to badly. We can only wish you all the best in that particular game. But let's do something personal in your personal life.
Okay.
Are you married?
No, I'm not married. I'm not married now. I'm not married.
Seeing someone seriously?
Yeah, I am. I am seeing someone.
Ghanaian?
Or no, not Ghanaian.
Londoner.
Londoner,
yeah. Anyways. Do you come home often?
It's really tough in the season to come home. Obviously, we got a lot of games, a lot of training sessions, so it's kind of tough. But when I get days off, I do tend to go back and see family.
So when was the last time you came?
I'm currently back in London now at the moment, but I have to go back to Bristol today. So
yeah, I mean, when was the last time you came to Ghana?
Ghana, 4 years ago, so long ago. I think the last time I came was when I was little, very little. I haven't been in the last few years. So.
Oh, okay. But I'm sure your parents cook Ghanaian dishes.
Oh, all the time.
Your favorite?
All the time. Fufu and peanut butter soup, jollof rice, WhatsApp cocoa as well. Ghana sweet bread as well. So there's so many. Honestly, there's so.
That's a cry in London, bro. That's a cry in London. How's a cocoa, jollof, chale fufu, and all this? That's a cry in London.
Yeah, no, it's honestly so nice. Every time I get the opportunity to eat it, I eat it, and I need to learn how to cook it myself. But honestly, it's so nice. It's so nice.
So which part of Ghana do you guys come from? I know your name obviously sounds Voltarian, but which part of the Volta region do you guys come from?
So my mom is from Volta region, and my dad is Kumasi. So most of the time is when we come to Ghana, it's Kumasi we go to.
Oh, which part of Kumasi?
I couldn't tell you exactly.
I
couldn't tell you exactly, but I know it's Kumasi.
All right. We take it like that. I mean, but Kumasi is like the regional capital, so a lot of people don't really come. But I get the drift. I get it.
Yeah.
So in your community, for instance, do you have a lot of Ghanaians in your community who are based in the neighborhood you grew up in, where you have friends who are, most Ghanaians?
Not really. No, I wouldn't say I have loads of Ghanaians around me, but there's obviously a lot of English, a lot of Nigerian, but not many Ghanaians. Not many.
Wow. What about your club, Bristol? Do you have Ghanaian support that club, so you get a good support system from the fan base?
Yeah, I mean, we've got obviously a few fans who will follow Ghana because of myself, or maybe a few individuals in the team, but I wouldn't say there's a strong base. But obviously I'm playing well now, scoring goals, so the flag, I see the flag occasionally in the crowd, so it's good to see.
Well, so you've met Jojo Walcott, right?
Yes, I have. I played with him at the under-23s.
Yeah, and you guys are good friends?
Yeah, we're good friends. Very good friends, yeah.
He's told you a bit about his reception in Ghana when he came?
Yeah. He's told me everything. I'm looking forward to that. I am looking forward to it.
Good stuff or bad stuff?
No, of course, good stuff. Good stuff only. No bad stuff.
All right. So he's told you about the experience, in playing for Ghana, the atmosphere. he was fortunate to be imposed against Nigeria. The stadium was packed to the rafters.
Yeah.
The noise,
Yeah.
and he shared all those experiences with you.
Yeah, no, he shared everything. Literally every moment I tried to get in contact with him. He tell me everything. Obviously I was missing out, so I was obviously sad and frustrated. So I tried to keep in contact with him every day when I can, and call him, FaceTime him, and then see how he's doing. But everything looked so good, and I was sad to miss that. But I can now say I can hopefully get that in June, and then obviously in the World Cup as well.
Let's talk about your personal ambition and where you want to get to in football. Where do
Okay.
you want to get to, on a personal level?
I'm aspiring to play in the Premier League. I feel like I have all the attributes as a striker to play in that league. So I'm hoping Premier League can start getting 15 plus goals in the league, representing Ghana, and just flourishing. Hopefully Champions League, FA Cup. If I can play against Man City, Man United every week, I wouldn't be complaining. Wouldn't be complaining.
But how is it difficult for championship players to get to the Premiership, for instance? If your team do not make the Premier League promotion, how difficult is it for you?
It's tough, but I feel like individually, if you're performing well enough, you attract all the interest from teams above. So I feel like individually, if you're doing well yourself and you're scoring goals or defending or getting assists, I mean, you make enough noise, all the teams in the Premier League will be watching you.
And your dream is to play in the Premier League one of these days. But
Always.
do you anticipate also playing outside England, for instance?
I have considered that. That's definitely an option of mine. But I feel like every player's dream is to play in the Premier League. I mean, I wouldn't say no to playing in Spain or Germany or France. Of course, if the opportunity arises and it's a good option, I'll definitely consider. But I think the Premier League is the main aim for me.
Well, but your club Bristol has also not particularly done well in the Championship. 17 placed, 55 points. It's been a difficult season for you guys.
Yeah, it's been tough. I feel like the last few games we started to play well, but I feel like if we'd done that earlier on in the season, we could be contenders for the playoffs. But like I said, it's been a frustrating season. It's been hard. It's been really, really hard. There's so many games that we should have won that we've drawn or lost. But that's the team for you. We win some and we lose some, but we have to stick together no matter what.
Well, very soon the championship season will come to an end. What are as a team, your ambitions for next season? Playoffs, promotions?
100%. Promotion. We will obviously aspire for that at the start of this season, and it will still be the same for next seasons to come. So I feel like we've got a good team to challenge for promotion and playoffs. But I think the main ambition for us is playoffs, and then building up from there. So yeah, playoffs is what we're tackling for next season.
All right, so I've got some messages on Twitter for you. Hopefully,
Okay.
yeah. Does he see himself playing the AFCON qualifiers and tournament or just the World Cup? This is from me and Mensa from Twitter.
I feel like I haven't established myself yet to the Ghana fans, to the coaches. So I want to play in as many games as possible so that, leading up to the World Cup, I would have played a few games to show everyone what I could do.
Well, that's important. Hollywood says, how clinical do you think you are?
Can you repeat that question,
How
please?
clinical, as a striker, do you think you are?
I feel like I'm very clinical. If you give me one chance, I'll score that one chance 100%. So, like I said, I need to show everyone what I can do now.
All right. One wants me to ask you if you would. I don't know how to ask this question. It's a bit funny.
Just ask the question.
If you have a girlfriend in Ghana.
No, I don't have a girlfriend in Ghana.
Well, he's saying that he wants to offer you a girlfriend in Ghana. Would you mind taking one?
I'm declining that offer. I'm fine, thank you.
You don't want any troubles.
No, I'm all good. I'm all good, thank you.
Yeah. Anyways, so keep your comments coming. Over to me the message about live on Twitter. Make Bisano Ediamao. My message is number questions number. Na me bisa Antoine or Ahmanaso and he's far away in London. Whilst we do this interview, he's not a former. He's still a player of Bristol, City. Okay, we about to ask him when Chelsea made an offer to buy him, and the deal didn't go through. Okay, Osimi Misal said, did Chelsea make an offer for you?
Yes, when I was 19, a few years ago, they did. They did.
And the deal
2
didn't
million.
go through.
No, the deal didn't go through. No.
Were you disappointed?
I mean, for a team like that to come and bid for you is a big thing, and it must mean I'm playing well, or they see some sort of potential. So it was pretty sad, but I feel like it was the right decision for me. I feel like I would have gone into a system playing 23s when really I could have built up all the experience in the championship, which I done, and I'm happy where I am now. I feel like that was so early upon me, but I feel like this was the right decision to stay at Bristol.
But don't you think it's a blessing in disguise sort of, because we've seen a lot more talented players, a lot like yourself, go through the youth system of Chelsea and never make it to the top. Don't you think?
Yeah.
I mean, maybe it's a blessing in disguise for you. Maybe you
Yeah,
go through
no, 100.
Championship and then come back to the Premier League to Chelsea. Maybe.
Yeah, 100. I think, like you said, it is a blessing in disguise. There's so much talent at Chelsea, and they're challenging for the big trophies: Champions League, FA Cup, Premier League. So can you imagine all the guys they're signing from abroad? So they've got so much talent in the academies, but it is really hard. It'll be really tough to make into the first team.
All right, so we'll wrap up this pretty soon, but your playing style.
Yeah.
How will you describe yourself? I've obviously watched your games, but to the many who have not watched your games, how would you describe your playing style?
Okay, I would say I'm a bit of Didier Drogba and Thierry Henry. So linking up play, getting in behind, that's obviously Didier's game. The skills, left foot, right foot, Thierry Henry. So I feel like both them players is kind of how I play and revolve my game around. So
many can't wait to see you in the national team colours. Hopefully, we'll see that this June in the AFCON qualifiers. I don't know, Joe, Alan, more questions, man. Okay, so one of my colleagues, Joe Debra, wants to find out who your role model is in football.
My role model, my role model is Messi, Lionel Messi. Watching him when I was young, he was just like sublime. Like everything he done was so good, and I want to be like him. I want to do everything he does. So I feel like I watched him all my life leading up to now, and look how good he is. everyone can see it. So I feel like he's the role model of mine in football.
Wow, it's Messi not everybody's role model.
No, everyone's role model. Exactly.
He's a complete magician. Yeah.
Exactly. So look what he's done. Look what he's done in football. No one can do it besides Ronaldo. There's no one else. So yeah, it's big.
All right. One wants me to ask you, which team do you support?
I am an Arsenal fan.
Gunners for life. Gunners for life. Gunners for life.
Gunners for life.
You have 1 year. I mean, yeah. I mean, that's. I mean, if you're in London, that's the only club you support. I mean, we know this is Chelsea, West. Nah, Arsenal.
Nah, Arsenal, the best team in London.
I mean, no debate about it. The Chelsea folks in the studio are just shaking their head. I mean,
I know they're shaking their head. Everyone is shaking their head.
We don't care. Anyways, Emmanuel Tagostelli wants me to ask you, ask him if he follows Ghana Premier League. He says that anytime he gets the opportunity, he watches. I learned his father is a fan of Accra House. How true is that?
I have not watched much of the Accra League, but I feel like I need to start doing that. That's something I seriously need to start doing. I know my dad mentions it a few times. This team has played, that team has played, but I haven't really taken notice. So I need to follow up myself and start watching the games.
And he says your father is a Phobian, has a folk fan. How true is that?
I'm actually unsure. I couldn't answer that question. That question that I'm unsure about. So I'll have to find that out for you.
There has to folk people want to claim you. That's what they are doing right now. Tagostelli and his boys just wants to claim you, but it's all good. It's all fine. All right. Yeah. So we wish you a injury-free season. Hopefully we see you in the national team colours in June, playing for Ghana in the qualifiers. Hopefully, you get the goals coming for us as well. Thank you very much for doing this with us. We appreciate your time. Hopefully, we get to do this more. Well, thank you. We are grateful for your time this morning.
Thank you very much for having me. Much appreciated. I've enjoyed it.
It was a pleasure. All right. And Antoine Semenyo Selom. And I'm to say, no, Edin Komo, or Ahoman so far away in London, or forward at Bristol City, 22-year-old. And I'm saying, no, Edin Komo. Hopefully, we've touched all you wanted to hear from soon to be Ghana striker, Alan Green, Antoine.
Yeah, interview, I'm impressed with the answers or the mind.
Yeah.
Utumu say, why already part of my blaster sampa. Now will be a question on whether a chair answer or take a decision. So, in fact, to be a question, no. Yes, I mean, and ya do a cool fear or no be quite dream. I could find you say, but I'm a blaster, and I said, almost.
Who's a bill? It took a long time to decide. Oh, until 29 and Sana, 29, 30 and Sana, who decided to be the Ohene Bampoe-Brenya. But we're 22-year-old.
Yes.
Ojansusu.
Yeah.
I buy your say, my boy.
Yeah.
What's
it on the day soon and I say, Obobo Ediama Ghana, baby Ufi. And from the interview, answers not my music. Why a crowd? Yes, you know, one aspect of your team is to see your problem power side department when it comes to the forward air position, go scoring. Ultimate enya be a level to be a Samoan, but obey I be. I mean, he's young, 22 there. Usha, yeah, I'm just say maybe by the time I'll be 25 or no. Be an
doing very peak.
Yes. The only thing is that the see our club or ball regularly. Tembi a bit when you be able and said you want kasa kind na ka no ma be queen na kwanya e be a Premier League air club be now at the highest air level but Brenya in the championship say championship na say o ta ahwe o matches ni be a o say you yi wo DSTV so o hwe o matches ni be a and
ESPN channel no
and you see adeba akwa be fe pa ni say goals I pure more championship no yeah who say Sky for no year we are championship. Said that man no mrepa. And then League 1, League 2. Now goes to be a professional or Sahel League, and the quality of football. But we are there and drew at the Premier League. But if so, will be no about championship. That's or Bobby every day. A child say, "Oh, you good a player." You say, "Obey me, Abua." And check next international call up Ebeba for the Africa Cup of Nations air qualified. And said now will be son of the football no more or man shed a ant hanumono and you'll be in a bar with 2 bonus hanum it been bomb struggle pa the hope is a when you're quenya no about on struggle and he said it is one thing a time I make say was it is an honor that time I make say see a frost be see I come from national team can say honor and once onim side and NBA say or not to baby or one in entity and baby only and say enye easy say national team be opportunity so be say I can national A team and no mun di national team one agro kra and you hope say oba obetimi abeboa but interview no dey akoye pa but we say obi e man offer bi so a declining
say tio London no ni pa no London na o munti ya munti ne masisi sa o
ba you ma offer say anka be declining.
Oh, it depends.
Hey, and
he can't congratulate us. It depends.
It depends.
Oh, yes. Okay. Yes, Salah, no, me can't congratulate us.
And the Brenya, me fans on because you say at your phones on mutia me have comments.
Etupa obi mame
Obi amawe. Obi amawe. What are we interview?
Oh, wife with you.
Obi di buy.
Oh, etupa say nay na to be offer medical line. Oh, I can say
why maybe on the la.
Yo,
Ohene. Antoine, wakasa memo mu pa and my pet ne confidence na or the ekasa. Owi ne confie wo soro pa. O say minya kwenya ekohwe the Black Stars of Ghana against England. No say that game no Ghana ye ball. Just imagine that day as a young player. Now I can share ne mind no mobile ball. We just spirit ni wura ni mu. Me just we measure. Sena Abdul Majid Waris.
Yeah.
Tamale. Ya ko blaster Uganda. No be jina park so be hwe bi no say team we just measure bi. Me so me mind. Eventually no it happen. You see who dream and who dream big. It will be Antoine and Semenyo. From that day, no, we pay Black Stars now. Or see follow.
But you move not to follow.
Or see Ghana League they unfollow. But Black Star there. Anytime we say Black Star,
no sir. Because that match was played 2011.
No sir.
That's all 22.
No sir. Well, and the moja no so say moja mu. Ne papa abo ko United pay. Advanced stars. Advanced stars. Winneba. Winneba advanced stars. Winneba advanced stars. Ena wabo acho. Eti se ne papa moja no. Ne papa ntimi amfa mo national team. No de moja no e de awo ne ba. En o se obisa ne say ya na brochirefo no kura suro say ha de oba bibi ye dro. O se basa. Ja dro. Ya mani abrio. Me pese ne ya akra my ready me say be boss here dro na o say onya time e da bia o say oni jojo kasa first time na wa frɛ no na obisa no na obono nkomo so ko ye how to say camp na o say it's like already no or you part of odun washem dada it is such a player no so oba no jesi na enkugu e ba wo say on tiase say die tiase e di nkugu we have to win at all costs. You paid players with commitment. Players are on board one you say, ye juma say a koye. On je bibia, a chire mfaso biba, was some. And Nika Samunina, no, New York, and Ekosiwa. No, see, Africa game, the more dio, a physical, and Pim Chale, ye pim one pimbia, nay say a quajao. Or see, me grass hana me pagrono. Sana me pagrono. Not me a lot of research about him. Tama Chelsea for buy ya no more at the age of 19 no. No monsieur. Scout ni so moko ko nwa akora bia. Didier Drogba ball na obono. Obetimi abo. Enti Shinabi Drogba kwa obetimi aba be sinanan. Enti e so moko. But I say negotiations there at times ya na obisu ehun say Debi bia okọ ha ebe che ne ne kan ho because Mohamed Salah ni nyina kofa Chelsea. Amfa. Di Bruyne ni nyina kofa wa PP omugu ba bia. And I'm told kura say Pulisic ne papa kura so atie ginam say na me buy ball a obo America nyina no omo fe ne captain prakupe o na mo ma ball no ma ne mobi eti omo so betu omo hofo eti wan ko ho na onya abotre ko ne nam championship no enei ensuruma pie eti ebe ma bia chena kura no Chelsea for no will come back say na Lukaku omo turn foforo na omo ama no opportunity o ko de nam ya later omo san kokutu esika ko je ne bae no bia na sana awe Antoine de ne be it is good animu one there ye finisher and he's a finisher and I obisa na assist do bebre oye yet because ho no ball no say ya na the way I say o person o born ball o push no and the mama assist no so ye bebre yenko onye selfish it blaster ne there ye wo mo ba assist no more assist for ne there wo ha papa na ye pani obe pia tum etu de ko gina animu ho ye be pia ma na fatum ye be pia ma na fatum nti o say June me badike it's very good it's very good pa na me agent interview no.
Like and subscribe and click on the notification. Happy FM, Nimdie, Happy FM, and Nijenkwa.